Once the dataset and features are ready, we can proceed to the health check. This step helps us detect sensor issues and evaluate the overall quality of the data. This is a very important step because poor data quality will lead to unreliable results. There are 3 types of checks performed. The first is the spike check, which detects sudden and unrealistic jumps in sensor values. The second is the flatline check, which identifies sensors that are stuck and not changing over time. The third is the range check, which ensures that values stay within expected physical limits. All these checks are combined into a single health score, ranging from 0 to 100. If the score is above 90, the data is considered healthy. Between 70 and 90 is a warning. Below 70 is considered critical. If the health score is critical, model training will not proceed. This ensures that we only build models using reliable data. Now let's take a look at how we configure the health check rules. In the Health Rules window, we can define both global defaults and per sensor configurations. You can also use the toggle switches to turn each rule on or off. For spike check, there are 2 modes, percentage and absolute. For example, if the previous value is 12 degrees, if we use percentage mode with a threshold of 10%, a change of about plus or minus 1.2 degrees will be considered a spike. If we use absolute mode with a threshold of 10, then a change of plus or minus 10 degrees will be considered a spike. Also note that per sensor configuration will override the global defaults. Let's look at an example. If we enable only flatline check in global defaults, and then enable range check and spike check only for chiller water supply temperature and chiller water return temperature under per sensor settings. Save the settings. When we run the health check, you will see that flatline check is applied to all sensors, while range and spike checks are applied only to chiller water supply and chiller water return temperature. Now, if we enable spike check and range check in global defaults as well, and save and run the health check again, you will notice that all checks are now applied to all sensors, and the overall health score may drop. For sensors like CHW flow and total kilowatt. If no specific per sensor rules are defined, the system will use the global default settings. That completes the health check section. Next, we will move on to model setup and training.